Awards and decorations of the United States Armed Forces of the military awards, including decorations which recognize service and personal accomplishments while a member of the U.S. military, together with military badges. Such awards are a means to display outwardly the highlights of a service member's career. Order of precedence. While each service has its own order of precedence, the following general rules typically apply to all services. U.S. military personal decorations, U.S. military unit awards, U.S. non-military personal decorations, U.S. non-military unit awards, U.S. military campaign and service medals, U.S. military service and training awards, U.S. merchant marine awards and non-military service awards. Foreign military personal decorations, foreign military unit awards, international decorations and AMP service medals, foreign military service awards, marksmanship awards, state awards of the National Guard. Notes on branch-specific exceptions to the above. 1 Unit awards are worn as a separate grouping on the right side of the uniform in the U.S. Army. 2 SM awards, despite being ribboned only, are higher in precedence. The Navy and AMP Coast Guard Combat Action Ribbons and the Coast Guard's Commandant's Letter of Commendation ribbon are included with personal decorations, while 2 Air Force ribbon-only awards and the Coast Guard Enlisted Person of the Year ribbon are considered in the same category as service medals. 3 Marksmanship awards in the Air Force are considered training awards. 3B The Army and Marine Corps issue marksmanship qualification badges instead of marksmanship awards. 4 The obsolete Philippine Commonwealth Service Awards, when still listed in the order of precedence, come before the United Nations medals before the Merchant Marine Awards. Active United States military by order of precedence. Notes: precedence of particular awards will vary slightly among the different branches of service. All awards and decorations may be awarded to any service member unless otherwise designated by name or notation. Note: the precedence of the Purple Heart was immediately before the Good Conduct Medals until changed to its current precedence in 1985 by Military Department Inter-Service, Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Navy and Marine Corps, to denote additional achievements or multiple awards of the same decoration. The United States military maintains a number of award devices which are pinned to service ribbons and medals. National Guard and State Defense Forces. Awards and decorations of the National Guard. Awards and decorations of the State Defense Forces. Other award types. Obsolete U.S. military with the exception of the Fleet Marine Force ribbon and the military awards of the U.S. military personnel having received these awards have either been discharged or retired for a substantial length of time and/or are deceased, discontinued. The following decorations were designed for issuance with an approved medal, but were either never officially approved for presentation or were discontinued before a first award could be made. Single Service Awards. Single Service Awards were official military decorations created as one-time awards to recognize a single event. The first such Single Service Award was issued during the Spanish-American War by the Revenue Cutter Service to honor the heroic actions of the vessel USRC Hudson during the Battle of Cardenas. The last Single Service Award was issued in 1960 when Congress authorized the awarding of the 4 chaplains as medal recognizing the 4 chaplains who died together during World War II. There have been no Single Service Awards issued since by the U.S. military, mainly due to the decline and complications of awarding commemorative service medals. Unofficial decorations. Unofficial decorations are those military awards created and issued by local commanders. In most cases, unofficial awards were designed to commemorate a specific battle or engagement of a commander's unit. The most well-known unofficial awards were issued during the American Civil War. After the Civil War, stricter military regulations prohibited local commanders from issuing awards, and the practice had fallen into disuse by the 20th century. Even so, the Department of Defense has stated that large numbers of unofficial medals were privately issued to members of the armed forces of the United States for many years after the Civil War, mostly to commemorate specific battles, events, or as private veteran memorabilia. One of the more well-known is the Walter Reed Medal, awarded for exploratory scientific achievement in the field of malaria treatment. While presented as a gold medallion, members of the military were reported to wear a red ribbon on the uniforms to denote the decoration. Foreign and international. Foreign and international decorations are authorized for wear on United States military uniforms by the Department of Defense in accordance with established regulations for the receipt of such awards as outlined by the State Department. In the case of foreign decorations, the awards may be divided into senior service decorations, heroic decorations for valor, and foreign service decorations. There are hundreds of foreign and international awards which have been approved for issuance to United States military personnel since World War I, the following being among the more common. During the First and Second World Wars, the Croix de Guerre medals of France and Belgium, as well as the French Military Medal and Luxembourg War Cross, were further issued as unit citation cords, known as fourragères. Service members could receive both the individual award and the unit cord. In the case of the latter, the unit citation could either be worn temporarily while a member of the unit or permanently if the service member was present during the actual battle which warranted the unit citation. A further unit citation cord of the Order of William of the Netherlands was also issued during World War II, and was far more commonly known as the Orange Lanyard. As of 2002, South Korea has again issued the Korean Presidential Unit Citation to certain units of the United States Marine Corps, thus placing this previously obsolete foreign award back on the active order of precedence for U.S. decorations. Apart from this one decoration, most 21st-century foreign military awards are reserved for only the most senior flag and general officers and then only presented as end-of-tour decorations upon transfer from a major command.